So guys, ito na yun, no? Our very first commission. Sobrang laki pala na ito. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Artisan, and for today's video, we'll be having our very first commission. So, tama yung narinig nyo guys. Ito yung kauna-una nating commission, and it's a straight build commission. So, kung makikita nyo, this is a plastic mold kit, and may figure din na kasama. So, bago natin ito buksan guys, I would like to say thank you to Boss Ohana for recommending me for this straight build. So, bali guys, customer ni Boss Ohana yung nagpapabuo na ito. So, medyo indirect collaboration din to kay Boss Ohana. So, ayun guys, ano pa hinintay natin? Let's open this up.
So guys, this is the box. Kung makita nyo, napakalaki niya. And unang-una, I'm not familiar with the anime or sa series na to. But makita natin the title is Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. So guys, if you do know this anime, please do comment down below if it's highly recommended. So para mapanood ko and ng ibang viewers. So ito yung plastic mold kit mismo. And ito yung figure. Isang side, makita natin si Maple, and ito yung tinatawag na Hydra version. And dito naman sa kabila, makita natin na naka machine gun version siya, no? May back view, may top view, and meron din siyang iba-ibang faceplate na kasama. So ayan, it's a figure with a plastic mold kit, so medyo may kalakihan talaga siya kasi 220 millimeters yung height niya, and width is 230 millimeters. Sa ilalim, the Hydra mode and the machine gun version mode. And sa ibabaw, si Maple ulit on her Hydra mode. So yun guys, buksan natin to. So ayan guys, kita natin na merong kagad na dalawang box, and andito yung figure, no? So ilabas natin isa-isa. So ito guys, no, may tatlo siyang laman. So unahin natin yung pinakamalaki. So ayan, black box lang siya without any label. So I'm assuming na ito yung plastic model kit. So ayan, ito na. Ito si Maple. So ayan guys, ito yung figure, and bibigyan natin siya ng in-depth review, no? And of course, ito yung manual. So yun, check natin to isa-isa. So ayan. So yun guys, ayun yung runners. So yan, mas natin isa-isa. Wow, madami pala, hindi ko na-expect. So yan, another set of runners, no? Tayo madami pa siya. Ayun, hindi ako sa loob. Yan. Ayun. So napakalang runners guys. So let's go. So ayun nga pala, no guys, another tip when it comes to building a plastic model kit. Kung makita nyo, napakaraming runners, di ba? So ang tip dito is you need to organize it per letter. So kung makita nyo dito, letter A. So i-organize nyo tong mga runners na to, A, B, C, D, F, G, and so on and so forth. So ayun yung isa sa medyo matrabaho na part sa pagbubuo ng plastic mold kit. And ito na rin, isa sa napansin ko is, kung makikita nyo, may mga maninipis na cracks. May maninipis na cracks. Ayan.
So I'm hoping na hindi to maging issue habang binubuo natin yung model kit. So ayun, organize na natin. So there we go guys, after some time nabuo na natin itong Machine God version ni Maple. So ayun, buuin na natin siya and i-review natin siya kasama si Maple herself. So let's go. So guys, tignan nyo kung gaano kalaki itong machine gun version. So ito yung itsura niya. And grabe, napakalaki niya. Para kang nagbuo ng isang master grade Gundam. And kung makikita nyo, may mga natira pang parts. Wherein, ito yung mga weapons ni Maple. So itong dalawang to is for her leg armor. And of course, meron din siyang skirt armor. And ito naman is yung connector para dito sa mismong machine gun version para tumayo siya. So ayun guys, para makabit na natin to, i-review muna natin si Maple. So guys, before jumping into the review of the figure of Maple, dito muna tayo sa mga accessories niya. So starting off, ito yung mga set of stands and connector. And next one is itong shield ni Maple. And astig siya guys kasi pre-painted na siya and may metallic paint sa gitna and I think crystal ata siya. So, we have some hands na kasama. So kung i-include natin yung nakakabit kay Maple, meron kang 3 sets of hands and isang extra, and siguro para ito yung sa shield. So malaman natin mamaya. Sa kanyang sword, merong nakatanggal doon sa mismong lagayan. So ito yung sword and ito yung lagayan. And unfortunately, hindi mo siya pwede ilagay sa loob. So more on accessories lang itong dalawang to, na kunwari tinanggal niya doon sa lagayan. So the next one is the sword itself na nakalagay sa loob. So hindi rin to natatanggal. Kaya yun, medyo let down siya. And ito naman yung extra limbs ni Maple. Then next one, we have a crying faceplate. So ang cute niya dito. We have her head sculpt na naka machine gun version. So guys, this is Maple itself. So ngayon, i-check natin yung figure and we'll try to do some articulation. So this is Maple. Ito yung head sculpt na meron siya. So this is the faceplate na kasama sa box. So ayan. And yun, so far astig yung pagkakasculpt. Ayan. And yun, for the head, she can look down up to that point, and wala siya masyadong look up dahil sa buhok niya sa likod. So up, down, up, down, up. So nakapag twist din ito like that. So hindi ko siya masyado isasagad dahil this is not my personal figure. So yan, can go up to that point dahil tumatama yung shoulder niya. So it can fold. Yan, pwede mo rin siya i-twist. So yung kamay naman, nasa ball joint. So pwede siyang mag 360. And of course, replaceable din yung hands. So ayan. So same goes lang din sa kabilang side. And sa legs, can go up to that point dahil may armor na nakaharang. So hindi siya, ayan, so it can extend up to that point. So ayan. So it can fold as well. Ayan, so ganyan. And it can swivel. So for the feet, yan, it can move back and forward. So wala lang siyang articulation sideways. So medyo let down nga yun. Pero ayun, nasa swivel naman siya, so pwedeng dun mo na lang bawiin yung pagpo-pose kay Maple. So for her skirt armor, tumataas ito yung side skirt, and gumagalaw din yung ibang parts ng armor niya dahil merong mga nakakabit na pegs. So ayan, so it can flap. So guys, for the head, pwede mo siyang palitan with this extra head, which is the machine gun version, and with this crying faceplate. So if you're a fan of the Good Smile Company, you're familiar with the faceplates na meron sila sa Nendoroids. So yun guys, you just need to pull out her head. So there are times na naiiwan yung peg dito, pero that's okay. So as you can see, meron siyang seam line there. So need mo lang siya tanggalin para makapagpalit ka ng faceplate. Tanggalin lang natin and ibabalik natin dito sa back here. So ayan, then ibalik yung faceplate, ibalik yung front hair. So there we go. At ibabalik natin dito sa kanyang neck. So ayan guys, ang cute, di ba? So ayan yung itsura ni Maple kapag umiiyak. So ito yung gagamitin nating head sculpt kapag kakabit na natin siya sa machine gun version. So guys, we're about to convert Maple into the machine gun version. So unahin natin yung pagtatanggal sa skirt armor. So kung makikita nyo, itong side skirt na to na nagpa-flap, need mo na siya hilahin dahan-dahan. So parang siya yung pinaka-lock nitong front skirt tsaka back skirt. So ganun lang din yung gagawin sa kabilang side. So ayan, tatanggal mo na siya kagad. There you go. The next thing that we need to do is remove her limbs. So ayan, as you can see, meron na siyang articulation, di ba? Compared dito sa kabila na wala talaga. So ayan, ipapalit din natin to, and we'll continue to equip her with her weapon, which is the machine gun version. Kailangan natin ikabit si Maple. So ayan guys, makikita nyo, may butas. So dyan natin ikakabit yung limbs ni Maple. So ayan, then kakabit din natin ang kabila. So ayan, may legs na kagad siya. For this skirt, we need to remove this first para may kabit natin siya kay Maple. So ganun din, meron siyang ball joint. So kailangan natin matanggal. Katulad din nung skirt armor niya kapag nasa normal form. So ayan, medyo struggle lang. So yan, pag nakabit na natin, pwede na natin ibalik itong armor. So this is the machine gun version. So what will happen is, kailangan natin i-connect yung body ni Maple dun sa machine gun version. So may peg dito, may peg hole. So ayun yung ikakabit natin dito sa peg na to ng machine gun. So ayan. So ayun, after natin makabit, kailangan ibaba itong flaps na to para umapit sa shoulder ni Maple. So ayan, kapag na baba na natin, meron pang isang plastic dito sa loob na kailangang hilahin pababa. So ayan, para mas secure yung pwesto ni Maple. These are the weapons. So itong mga butas na yan, dyan natin i-connect yung arms ni Maple. Oh mali, bali dito pala itong na-extend na to. So ayan, so ikabit lang natin siya ngayon, and let's see what it looks like. So guys, finally nabuo na natin yung machine gun version ni Maple. So starting off, itong nasa tuhod niya, it can be removed, and kailangan mo lang siya baliktarin para magkaroon ka ng another weapon, which is a cannon. So just like that, and ibabalik mo lang. So there you go, that's another extra cannon. And ito namang mga nasa balikat niya, it can go up to that point. And of course, meron din siyang articulation wherein pwede mo pahabain yung cannon. So ayan, just like that. And of course, yung mga hatches na nandito, they are all articulated as well. So nabubuksan yung mga yan, guys. So tingnan natin dito sa kanyang waist armor. So ganyan yung itsura, guys. So mukha siyang maliliit na missiles. So kailangan mo lang siya i-open. And ganun din dito sa taas. So medyo struggle lang dito kasi maliliit yung butas ng hatches, pero they're very detailed naman pag binuksan mo. So ayan. So ayan yung itsura. So mga missiles din yung laman. And of course, articulated din itong mga weapons ni Maple. Pero hindi na natin gagalawin kasi nakakatakot. And ayun, ito ring malaking baril niya, can move up and down. And of course, itong mga nasa gilid na parang flaps or wings, lahat yan articulated. So ayun, guys, ang masasabi ko lang dito sa figure na to is okay siya in terms of the figure itself kay Maple. Pero pagdating dun sa plastic model kit, medyo hassle siya ikabit, lalo na dito sa side skirt niya kasi hindi masyadong fit yung peg sa likod. And ayun, malaki yung kinakain na space kapag dinisplay mo siya. So talagang as is na pag dinisplay mo siya ng ganito. So all in all, I can say that this figure is probably 8.5. Hindi siya perfect, but it does do the job. So okay pa rin. So let's go for a montage. So guys, that's all for today's review of this Maple Machine Gun version from the Good Smile Company. So thank you for watching and I hope nag-enjoy kayo sa quick unboxing natin nitong figure na to. So guys, don't hesitate to comment down below your suggestions or your questions regarding this figure. And of course, if nag-enjoy kayo, pakiclick na yung like button and subscribe button para maging updated kayo sa mga upcoming videos natin soon. This is Artishan saying goodbye for now. Thank you, God bless, goodbye.